What's up, guys? My name is Ty Zen. Welcome to the cryptocurrency.market channel. This is a trading, investing, and entrepreneurship channel. I'm currently broadcasting right now from District 7 in the beautiful city of Ho Chi Minh City. I'm actually broadcasting from the apartment complex that I'm living in. They have like the biggest, I don't even know what you call it, but the biggest like apartment pool and playground and park probably in Ho Chi Minh City. So my kids are screaming and hollering right behind this camera. Okay, so recently, guys, you guys know that in the last several months, I would say probably since the beginning of 2019, I've been talking about buying Tezos. So I've been buying Tezos at $1.50. When it dropped to $1.40, I was buying some. $1.30, I was buying some. $1.20, $1.90, 80 cents, 75 cents. I think that my lowest price that I was able to get Tezos for was 75 cents. And I think the highest price I paid for it was like $1.60, okay? However, those are like outliers. Like I bought a little bit at $1.60 and a little bit at 75 cents, okay? On average, I average about $1.20 average price. So my what they call a VWAP order. VWAP stands for volume weighted average price. So if I wanted to sound smart or like technical, or if you guys wanted to sound smart and act like you know what you're doing, you can use those Wall Street terms and say that my VWAP price was around $1.20 per token. Okay, so you guys know that I came from Vietnam as a refugee to America. Grew up very dirt poor in the ghettos, in the black neighborhoods in America, and hung around the wrong people. Dropped out of high school in the 11th grade. Got involved in drugs. Went to prison for nearly 14 years from the time I was 18 to my mid 30s. And then I didn't start building my financial life and building my finances until I was in my mid to late 30s. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm too dumb as shit to use words like VWAP and things like that in a conversation. But I thought I would share that with you guys so that you guys want to sound educated, to other people. You guys can use that. Okay. Now, just keep in mind also that when you say a VWAP order, just know that it's usually a big order. Okay. If you're buying 10 tokens, don't sound like an idiot and tell people that you're making a VWAP order, or my VWAP price for 10 tokens, was $1 or $1.10. That would sound very. Let's just say that in the city of Atlanta, where I used to live, they would call you a poser, someone who's posing as someone that does it for real, but it's actually a fake ass. Okay, so just be careful when you use those terms. Okay, I'm using the term VWAP. I'm saying that my VWAP price is around $1.20 because I actually did buy a shitload of Tezos. Okay, so just saying that. All right, but anyways, so I've been buying this for the last, I don't know, pretty much the entire year of 2019. I've been buying in Tezos here and there, right? Buy a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there, right? And there's times when I had a good opportunity or had extra money, I'd get a bigger chunk. But on average, I would get a little bit here, a little bit there throughout the whole year, okay? Now, towards the end of 2019 here, it's safe to say that we're still in the prolonged bear market in the cryptocurrency world. And I got people emailing me, messaging me in private, asking me if it's a good time to buy Tezos, okay? Now, there's several things here, guys. If you guys email me and ask me if you should buy Tezos or any cryptocurrency, I'm not gonna respond to it. I'm just gonna say what I do. I'm not a licensed financial advisor, so I cannot tell you what you should do for your family or your money. All I can tell you is what I do, and hopefully share with you the mistakes that I made and the mistakes that our team made, so that you guys don't make the same mistakes, okay? And one of the mistakes I'm gonna share with you guys in this video is the mistake of trying to time the markets, time the tops and the bottoms, okay? So you always got these people out there that want to time the markets, that say, oh, I want to buy near the bottom, I want to buy near the top, okay? First of all, right, the people that tell you that, they're trading a very small account. I can almost assure you they are trading a very, very small account, okay? whenever you're trading a large account, like if you're managing a 7, 8, or 9-figure portfolio, I can assure you that timing the markets is the least of your worries and the least of your problems. The reason why is because when you are trying to buy a large volume, guys, it's not easy to just click a button and buy it. For example, like if you try to buy $100,000 worth of Bitcoins or $100,000 worth of Ethereum right now, it's very, very difficult to just click a button on a mouse or on a computer and get your order filled, okay? The only way that you're gonna get your order filled immediately like that is several ways, okay? One is if you make a call to an OTC trader, right, or an OTC desk, and negotiate the price with them, and then afterwards you hang up the phone, and then you got like an hour, depending upon what OTC desk. Some OTC desk that I've worked with, or OTC traders that I've worked with, they quote me the price and it's valid for 30 minutes, and then some people quote the price and it's valid for the next 3 or 4 hours. I think 4 hours is the longest that I've seen. Okay, but that's it. Okay, so even if you are trying to move a large amount of coins, you still need to be able to make a phone call and get that in. There's no way that you can go onto Binance, you go to Gemini, or go onto a Coinbase and click a button and just get a $100,000 order filled. Because if you do that, it's extremely stupid and extremely foolish, because you will push the price up against you, and then you will not benefit from that. Okay, you'll end up paying a higher price, or you'll end up selling for a higher price, for a lower price, or buy it at a higher price than you anticipated. Okay, so no decent trader or no good trader in their right mind is going to go onto the markets right now and try to click a button and try to buy $100,000 worth of any coins. Okay, so the way that they do it is they'll buy a little bit at a time. So if I want to buy $100,000 worth of Bitcoin or Ethereum or any coin, I'll sit there and wait on the order books, and if I see an order where somebody is selling 5,000, I'll take that order. If somebody is selling 10,000, I'll take that order. So I'll sit there and wait, So I might put an order out there to buy like $2,000 or $3,000 worth of that coin, and then I'll sit there with the rest of my money and wait. And then if somebody shows up and they want to sell 10,000, or once in a while I get lucky and somebody wants to sell $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in one click, and then I'll take that order and click on it and take that whole order. Okay. Usually, even when that happens, I will lose, a 0.25% or 0.5% or 1% of my money just to get that order filled. So it's no different when I go through the OTC desk. Usually the cost to do that is a minimum of 1%, and it can be high as 20, 30% depending upon what coins it is that you're looking to buy or get. Okay, so either way, just know that this happens. So the idea that you can time the markets and buy it at the exact bottom, okay, is just, I just want to tell you guys, it's just very stupid and it's very foolish. Okay, when I was selling during 2017, when I was selling Bitcoins, I was selling it, our team was selling it before $10,000 all the way up to $20,000, and even when it crashed back down, we were still selling it. Something like Ethereum, I was selling Ethereum at $1,100, $1,200, $1,300, and $1,400, and I stopped after that. Okay, so I just want you guys to know this, because if you're new to crypto and you're new to managing a 7, 8, or 9-figure portfolio, you may not know that. Okay, you may not know that, and I'm telling you guys this, that you have to practice this now. You might sit there and say, hey Ty, but I don't have a 7-figure portfolio like you do, or like your team does, right? What if I only have a $10,000 portfolio and I just need to buy $1,000 worth of Tezos or any coin? Well, then you take that $1,000 and you don't buy the whole $1,000 with it. You take that $1,000, and the way that I would chop up that $1,000 is I would buy, like, okay, I make it a point, like, okay, if you only able to put $1,000 into a cryptocurrency, more than likely you are still working a 9-to-5 job. So more than likely you are getting paid every 2 weeks, or every week, or once a month. So I would set it up to where I would say, like, okay, I need to put $1,000 into Tezos, or the coin that I want, and then every 2 weeks I'm going to take $100 out of my paycheck, or $200 out of my paycheck, and I'm going to go buy that coin. Okay, so what happens is, say that this is the low price, right, of $1 up to $5, or right here, I would buy a little bit here, and next week I might buy a little bit here, next week I buy a little bit here, a little bit up here, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit. The price is going to go up and down, guys. Okay, the price does not continually go down, and it does not continually go up. It fluctuates up and down. So it's extremely useless to try and time and say, hey, I'm gonna buy at the very bottom, right, when the price is extremely low, and then wait for it and sell it when it's at the top. Okay, that's not the reality, guys. That's not how trading and investing is done. Like if for example, if I buy Bitcoin at $1,000 and it goes all the way up to $20,000, there's a $19,000 worth of profit in there. As a professional, I would be very happy if I pull out like 12 to 13 to 14 to $15,000 worth of profits. So even though I buy in at 1,000 and it goes up to 20,000 and there's $19,000 worth of profit in there, right? My expectations are that if I can grab 2/3 of that move, 2/3 to 3/4 of that entire move, then I'm extremely happy. Then I know that I have been a good trader. Now, if you're a beginner, right? If you're one of my beginning students, right? Then I expect you to be able to pull out at least 1/3 of that. So if you buy into Bitcoin at 1,000 and it goes up to $20,000, if you're able to pull out, you know, $6,000, $7,000 out of that, $8,000 of profit, like actual profits where you take it out and put it into your bank account. I'm not talking about you take it out and you convert it into another cryptocurrency. I'm talking about you actually take out the profits, convert it to fiat, and put it into your bank account, right? If you pull out like $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, I'm extremely happy for you. I would invite you out for a beer because I know that that's not easy to do. I know that for a beginning trader to pull out 1/3 of the entire trend, that is not easy because emotionally you're at odds, you're battling, okay? So the reason why you won't, one of my students asked me one time at our cryptocurrency investing bootcamp, they asked us, hey Ty, how is it that you and your students know the exact same thing, right? Because you taught them already. How is it that they know it, but then when it's time, but they only make 1/3 of the profit that you make? And the answer is very simple, guys. Even though me and my students know the exact same strategies, the exact same techniques, the exact same technical analysis, the exact same, ways to manage risk, the reason why they won't make as much profit as I do is because they actually won't take action on it. When it's time to take action, they won't take action. So for example, like we've been through months and months of bear market where Tezos was on sale for many, many months. And it's not just Tezos, guys. I'm just using Tezos as an example because recently Tezos went from 75 cents up to $1.84, and I've been flooded, ever since I made that video, 8 reasons why I'm buying a shitload of Tezos, and a few other Tezos videos. I've been getting a lot of people following me about Tezos recently, so I'm getting a lot of questions and a lot of comments about, if people should buy Tezos right now or not. And my response is this, guys. My response is that if you are looking to buy the very bottom and sell the very top, please stop doing that. You're setting unrealistic expectations for yourself, and it's going to really hurt you in the long run in cryptocurrency trading and investing. The goal is to buy a little bit as the price is dipping down, and then as it's going up, you look at the average price that you get. So even though I bought some Tezos at $1.60 something, and I bought as low as 75 cents, right? I'm okay, right? Because when I did my analysis, right, based on the technical and fundamental analysis that I did for Tezos, I made an analysis where I said, hey, you know what? I am comfortable buying Tezos anything below $2, okay? Now, it would be better if it's closer to the $1 area than it is to the $2 area, okay? And as long as the total market cap is 2 billion and under, then I will look to buy. But if it's above 100 billion, then I won't buy, okay? So every time the total market cap dipped below 200 billion in the total market cap, including Bitcoin, that's when I would buy a little bit. And it wasn't just Tezos. I bought a little bit of Cardano. I bought a little bit of Decred. I bought a little bit of Ethereum and several other coins. I don't remember off the top of my, and Energy for staking purposes, okay? So anytime it dips, that's when I buy. I try to avoid buying, guys, when the price runs up, okay? So when Tezos ran from 75 cents all up to $1.84, right, and it started going up almost every other day, right, I don't buy that. I refuse to buy that, because if I do, I am training myself to buy when the price is going up, okay? I have done that mistake hundreds and thousands of times already. I do not need to repeat that mistake for the 1001th time. Okay? If you guys want to do that, and so that you can have that experience under your belt, you're welcome to do so. But I'm telling you, right, that buying when the price goes up has never been consistently profitable for me or for any of my students. Okay? We buy whenever the price is falling and it's crashing. Okay? When the price goes from $1.84 in Teslas down to $1.75 or $1.70, that's not enough for me to buy. It has to drop huge. Like if it goes from $1.84 and it drops down immediately in the same day to $1.20 or something, that's a big enough move for me to say, oh, you know what? You know, this stuff is on sale. Let me go buy a few more tokens. Okay? So, I'm telling you that, okay? And it's the same when it goes back up and the market goes up and it's time to sell, okay? A lot of you guys are asking me, hey, Ty, you made that fantastic video on when to buy during the bear market. How come you haven't made a video of when to sell during a bull market? And the answer is simple, guys. We're not in a bull market. I'm not gonna make the video right now simply because I know that if I make the video right now, right, all you guys will start selling and you guys are not gonna make the life-changing profits, okay? I'll make that video after the market, you know, we are at a 200 billion market cap. I'll make that video whenever we cross a 600 billion market cap. After the market goes up to about 600, you know, somewhere around 600-700 billion market cap, that's when my brain will consider even selling. Before then, I ain't selling shit. And if you guys are, you should not be following my channel because this channel is designed to help people make life-changing profits. In order to make life-changing profits, and well, I mean, first of all, what is life-changing profits? Life-changing profits is enough money for you to buy a car, buy a house, pay for a wedding, you know, pay for your college, right? Pay off all your credit card debts, right? Allow you to retire. That's what's life-changing, okay? 10%, 20%, 30%, that is not life-changing, guys, okay? If you have $10,000 and you make 20 or 30% on it, that is not life-changing. That $10,000 needs to make 10x so you can make $100,000 or go up 20x where you make $200,000. At that point, that's when it's life-changing. Some of you guys that have been following me, you guys text me or send me messages, private message, about how proud you guys are of making 10 or 20 or 30% after Tesla goes up, you know, 30 or 40%, and you guys are able to pull out 10 or 20% profit, guys. Let me tell you something, guys. That is not worth the risk, guys. Making a 10% profit, if I want to make a 10% profit, right, I would rather take my money, my $100,000, and put it into a Vietnamese bank and earn 9.25% off of preferred stocks, right? And that's backed by the Vietnamese government. You know, you might say, hey, Ty, that's the communist government. How can you trust them? Well, I trust that more than a crypto. I'll tell you that. Because, you know, I know that they have a face to save and they have a reputation and a prestige to protect and preserve here in Vietnam. So I would rather take my chances with them paying me 8 or 9%, right? Versus going out there and risking my money just to make 10%. That 1% difference, guys, is not worth the risk. I can tell you this, if I put my money into a Vietnamese bank and get 9%, it's not going to zero in one day, right? It's not gonna get cut by 50% in one day, I'll tell you that, all right? But in crypto, it can. So if I'm gonna take the risk where I can lose 50% of the value of the token that I'm buying in one day or 1 week or 1 month, I wanna make 5x, 10x, 20x, 30x, 100x. I am not looking to make 10 or 20 or 50%, guys, right? So I just want to remind you guys that, okay? So remember, guys, we cannot time the markets. Any traders that tell you that they can time the markets, number one, they're full of shit. Number two, right? They're not being truthful to you. Number three, they're not able to do that consistently. And number four, for damn sure, they are a small-time trader. They're probably trading like $100 or $1,000 or $10,000. I promise you, they are not trading a 7, 8, 9-figure portfolio. Because if they are, just think about this, guys, right? If that was possible, don't you think that me and the guys on my team would have done it already? And keep in mind, guys, we know how to do short-term trades. Like I came from trading stocks, futures, and Forex. So I know how to make short-term trades, okay? In a separate video after this, I'm gonna make a video that talks about the different trading styles, okay? And in that video, I'll talk about scalping, I'll talk about swing trading, I'll talk about day trading, I'll talk about position trading so you guys understand what they are. But in this video, I just wanna talk about when the markets are falling, guys, that's when we want to buy, and we wanna buy a little bit at a time. We don't want to wait until the price runs up and we are chasing, right? How do you know when you're chasing the price? Well, first of all, it's a green candle on the charts. And the second thing is that when you say, oh, I got to get in this, it's going up, that's a damn sure sign, guys, that you are chasing, right? The markets are here to stay, guys. Cryptocurrencies is not going away. It's not going to disappear. It's not going to go, extinct. The market is here. I highly recommend that you practice the skills that you need today, guys. One small step at a time. So when your portfolio, if you start out with $10,000 right now, practice buying $50 at a time, practice buying $100 at a time, every paycheck, every week, every 2 weeks. That way, when the time comes when your portfolio grows 10x or 20x, and now you have $100,000 or $200,000 portfolio, or even better, if you have like $1 million portfolio, you will have learned the skills of selling a little bit at a time or buying a little bit at a time. So when that time comes, when you have to take profits on $1 million portfolio or a $10 million portfolio, you can actually do it. It's not just talk anymore. It's not just theory. You can actually do it, guys. I cannot stress this enough, okay? So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you guys want to learn more and you want to know precisely how we do it and see tons of examples of how we buy in, right, during a bear market and sell during a bull market, right, I highly recommend that you guys go to www.cryptocurrency.market/blueprint and get you a copy of our blueprint. If you haven't subscribed to our newsletter already, go to www.cryptocurrency.market/newsletter and subscribe to our newsletter. Go there into the newsletter page, enter your name and email, and I'll send you a video on the 6 key ingredients to cryptocurrency, to success in crypto investing. All right, you really need that so you'll know what the 6 key ingredients are. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the newsletter. I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the future video. And follow me on Twitter at HeyTaiZen. And have a great day, guys. And happy holidays to everyone. And a happy New Year's too.